I'd like to make an amendment to the motion.
Okay.
Can we have my amendment up on the screen, please?
Would you like to read it?
Yeah, I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have an amendment to the motion. I had the opportunity in the last week or so to work with some council members as well as our department heads as well as legal. And I think that I am confident that I have come up with an amendment that might appease all involved. It also protects the city of Longview, and it also gets us to the goal of where we would like to be as a city. So on the proposed amendment to reclaim Resolution 2561, I would like to recommend an amend. Whereas the residents of Longview are justifiably outraged by the persistent unlawful occupation of public parks and city property by individuals engaging in unauthorized camping, open drug use, consumption of alcohol in parks except where prohibited, littering, and other unlawful and dangerous behaviors. Whereas the City of Longview recognizes that the city currently enforces existing laws and regulations utilizing existing resources, but desires increased enforcement efforts and provide additional funding for these efforts to combat this growing concern. The City of Longview declares a zero-tolerance policy for unauthorized camping, drug use, consumption of alcohol in parks, except when prohibited, littering, and other,
I get it.
I should just put my glasses on and read it off my screen. Except where permitted, littering and other unlawful and dangerous behaviors in public parks right away adjacent to parks, city-owned parking lots, and city-owned facilities. These spaces are for the lawful use and enjoyment of the public, not for encampments, criminal activity, and unsafe habitation. The ongoing misuse of these areas poses an immediate threat to public safety, health, and quality of life, and the city will no longer tolerate any violations of the law in these locations. The city manager will hereby directed to fully enforce all of the Longview municipal codes and associated rules regarding unlawful behavior, camping, and drug use. The city council herein creates a task force to work collaboratively with the city manager to develop a strategic plan for addressing the issues identified in this resolution and directs the city manager to draft an ordinance based on the work of the subcommittee regarding these topics for submission to the city council by July 8, 2025. The city manager is further authorized to deploy all necessary resources, law enforcement, code enforcement, and public works, and to approve any overtime or jail-related budget expenditures required to secure full compliance and restore order across all affected public areas, subject to a cap of $150,000 for 2025 with monthly reports of spending and activity.
I second the amendment.